there, this is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another MUT 16 video. We're going to talk about speed today, and over the next 2 days I'll have several videos going over several players that can help you get an edge in online head-to-head games and solo challenges. Now, if you've been paying attention to Madden 16 this year and Ultimate Team, they kind of nerf speed. They reduce speed on a lot of different players, you know, big-time players, mid-tier players, just overall. You'll notice a difference when you play defense, if you user control, your safety, or your middle linebacker. Everything seems just a little bit slower, so I'm going to talk about some guys that may help you gain that advantage, mostly on the offensive side of the ball, but we'll go over some defensive guys. And in today's video, we're going to focus only on bronze level players. These guys, they may not give you that advantage in head-to-head games, but they certainly will be able to help you out in solo challenges as you grind through those and try to earn yourself some coins. And to start out, we have 5 bronze wide receivers that we're going to go over. And the first one is, he's a doozy. He has 97 speed, wide receiver from the Cincinnati Bengals, Mario Alford. Now, you're going to notice the price on him is a little high at times for a bronze card, up in the 1,000s, and that's mainly because he's part of the bronze set. Now, I was able to grab him earlier this morning for 250 coins, and I ended up selling him for 1,500, so I made a very small profit on him. But if you take a look at his stat on the back of the card, he has 97 speed. That is tied for the fastest speed rating in the game up to this point. Obviously, the game just came out yesterday, so we're going to get tons of cards in the future that will make this speed irrelevant. But right now, he's the fastest. I mean, he's faster than Flashback, Chris Johnson, and Deshaun Jackson. Those guys are basically noticed or recognized for how fast they are. The only people that really keep up with him in speed rating right now is the 99 overall MUT Master Odell Beckham, which I doubt anybody but developers has right now. So he has a 97 speed, very good. He also has pretty good acceleration at 94. So that means he gets to that top speed very quickly, and he's a wide receiver. So try him out in some solos. Keep checking the auction house to see if you can find him for cheap. I did this morning, and I'm sure there'll be plenty of other opportunities. We're going to be finding him for cheap, find him for a lot cheaper. But as I said, he's part of the Bengals bronze set, so he's a little up there in price for a bronze card. We got 4 other wide receivers that we're going to talk about. The next one up is Shane Wynn from the Atlanta Falcons, and as you can see, he's a lot cheaper, only 200, 250, 400 coins right here. He has one notch lower than Alford. He has a 96 overall speed. He's only 5'7", so he might be a good slot receiver. Probably not ideal for an outside receiver. But he also has 88 elusiveness, 86 jumping, and his acceleration ranks him at 94 as well. So he's getting to his top speed rather quickly as well. He looks like he's a shifty guy that you might be able to use with that rack catch ability, a rack catch attribute, and just make some plays after you get the ball in his hand. Hopefully he's able to catch it. Again, all these guys are bronze players, so they're not going to blow you out of the water, but they can probably be special every once in a while. The next guy up is from the New York Jets, Saleem Hakeem, another one that you can find for very, very cheap. So if you're new to MUT and you're trying to build your team, just go grab this guy for 200 coins. I know he's only a 56 overall, but speed can make a huge difference. He has a decent catch rating at 70 for a bronze wide receiver, but he also has the 96 speed, and he has 95 acceleration, one of the fastest or highest accelerations out of any of the guys that I'm going to talk about in the next couple videos. So very good. 82 elusiveness. He's a short guy as well, but 88 jumping and a 5'11 receiver is pretty good at this point in the game. The next guy up is from the Dallas Cowboys, and his name is Reggie Dunn. He is cheap as well, 400 coins, as you can see right here. Looks like the next one is 500. Okay, 500 and 800. So you shouldn't have a problem finding him. He also has 96 speed. He's also a shorter guy, and his acceleration is down a little, only a 92, but he has 86 jumping and 75 elusiveness. Most of these guys are going to fill out a slot a slot on your roster for a slot receiver, you're probably not going to play them on the outside. And then the last wide receiver that we'll talk about, who also is going to have 96 speed, is J.J. Nelson from the Arizona Cardinals. And you can see he kind of ranges in price, but here are a couple for only 250 coins. He's a 59 overall, 96 speed, 77 catch, 86 jumping, 77 elusiveness. He's only 5'10", and his acceleration is a 94, so he's going to be probably better over Reggie Dunn, the last card that we talked about. Those guys are all going to be wide receivers. Like I said, all probably best on the slot for you for playing probably solo challenges. I wouldn't really recommend him too much, or any of these guys too much, for online gameplays. But, you know, if you're building a super budget team and you want to challenge yourself, maybe you're a really good Madden player, these guys might be best for you to use. So we're going to talk about a halfback now, as we focus mainly on wide receivers. And the fastest bronze halfback in the game at this point is Corey Grant. He has 96 speed. He also has 90 acceleration, which is very, very good. Now, his juke moves, his elusiveness are very mid-tier, but again, you got to keep in mind, he's only a bronze player, so you're going to get so much from him. But he does have 81 agility, and he's 5'9". He might be a good candidate for this get skinny maneuver that's been back or reintroduced into this game, where you hit R1. Because he's a smaller guy, he might be able to fit through some holes with the improved running game this year. And as you can see, you can buy him for 150 coins right now. Extremely cheap if you just want to put together this team to help you beat the quarterback, or beat the computer in solo challenges. And then the last two guys that we're going to talk about, actually last three guys, are all going to be on the defensive side of the ball. They're all going to be cornerbacks, and the first one up is going to be from the Cincinnati Bengals, and his name is Ontario McClabe. Now, I'm sure I'm going to start butchering people's names, so don't kill me in the comments section if I do. Now, he's only a 59 overall with man defensive style, but he has 94 speed, and his agility is 92. He also has 91 acceleration, which is pretty good. Only 5'10", so again, not a guy that you're going to want to play on the outside, but he might be a very good slot defender. Next up is from the Carolina Panthers. His name is Teddy Williams. You can get him for really, really cheap right here. 100 coins, 250 coins, 900 coins over there. 58 overall. Now, he has some decent height, which we haven't seen with really any of these guys that I've talked about, offense or defensively. He's 6'1", 93 speed. He has 91 acceleration, only 67 man coverage and 65 zone coverage, but you might be able to use him on the outside as he has that height. And then the last card that we're going to talk about is from the Chicago Bears, Bryce Callahan, and he's another speedy guy with a 93 speed overall. 61 overall, so he might have some stats in other areas that some of those previous guys we talked about did not have as a high of rating. 90 acceleration, 83 agility, much better man coverage at 76 and only 66 zone coverage. He's a little short, so you might want to use him on the inside. But that's going to wrap up the video. There's some other guys that had 93 and 94 speed, but their acceleration was in the upper and lower 80s, so I didn't want to use them as examples, as I think acceleration is very, very important, as it seems like some of these guys take a little while to get moving once you're maneuvering them on the field. So we'll be back again, possibly later today, with the silver players that are going to help you out in the speed area, and we'll definitely have a video for the gold players as well, probably tomorrow. I don't want to do all three in one day, though we may. If you guys support this video and you find it helpful, please click that thumbs up. I'm Popular Stranger. Thanks for watching. Peace.